All things aren't what they used to be. Oh.
That's a good song. What's up, everyone? Welcome. Hold on, my glasses are too close. Welcome back to the channel. I hope that you're having a great day. Thank you, as always, for being here. We are listening to The Crazy World of Arthur Brown, Spontaneous Apple Creation. Spontaneous Apple. I don't know what's going on. This is the 7th track on the album. We're listening to this, released 1968. This is a really fun album. I hope that you guys are enjoying it. I mean, the first side, let's be honest, the first side, in a way, probably overshadows the second, but I know we've only listened to the cover of I Put a Spell on You, but even the second side, I'm assuming, and seemingly is going to stack up quite nicely. So let's go ahead and get into this Spontaneous Apple Creation. I don't know what we're talking about there. Let's go!
And the world was traveling faster and faster till colors became just a blur. And the buildings were falling plaster from plaster till things just weren't what they were. What could save mankind from man when the blind overran from this scene of confused devastation? Came the great spontaneous apple creation. From every man's pores, and 3,000 people ate one strawberry. And the cloud grew green and pushed out a stalk, and the chairs grew swaying boots and started to walk. And the strong silent ones began to talk, and 3 million people told Buzzer from Stalk. And the cloud grew greener and greener and harder, till it reminded all those there of something from the larder. And suddenly it was there, and in each and every land, each man, beast and creature had an apple in his hand. And from that day came a new recreation, the great spontaneous apple creation. What could save mankind from man when the blind overran from this scene of confused devastation? Came the great spontaneous apple creation.
I don't know what I just I don't know what I just listened to. That was a mind wow. Yeah. That's psychedelic. If you're gonna do it. Yes. Vincent Crane, who's taking care of like the organ, the orchestration, and all of that melodic mess. He's awesome. This thing is mind-bending, soul-shaping, just warped. It sounds like a carnival that's breaking down. I don't even know. I don't know what Spontaneous Apple Creation is about. I don't know what these lyrics are about. This song has left me more confused than a lot of songs that we've listened to. This is a hard one. Let me back it up. Let's kind of take this piece by piece. I like this little bit of I don't know if these are what the violin strings being plucked or cellos being plucked in the opening.
Faster and faster till colors
Get
became
back.
just a
We didn't go
blur.
far enough. Here. Right, that's just like
When
violins
the
being
world
plucked.
was traveling faster and faster till colors
Even the way he
became
comes in. This is confusing.
just a blur.
And you know
And the
what?
buildings were falling plaster from plaster till things
The way that he's singing like what he's saying makes sense. He sounds like someone in an asylum who is convinced that their reality is reality. And everyone on the outside is like, "Oh no, you're living in your own delusions." He sounds like a crazy person who's sure of what he's talking about. And I mean that in the highest respect. I don't mean like he's crazy. I mean like he has this really nice character of what he's putting on. And I think it works really well
just
here.
weren't what they were.
You skip ahead. These pitch down winds and the organ.
And a speck in the sky grew to a cloud.
The organ just sounds so
And laughed aloud.
menacing and sporadic and all over the place. This is like very, very abstract to me. Maybe I haven't listened to enough. But this sounds really abstract. I would love to know what you guys think. Like, do you guys feel like as confused as I am? Maybe this isn't your first listen, but for me, yeah, that's something. Now, Draken Thieker. I like what he's doing at about 150-ish because I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but this is really reminding me of like a Willy Wonka boat ride, right? Where it just becomes more maddening and psychotic. And his drumming, particularly around like 150-ish, with his constant kicks, it really erupts that atmosphere. Listen to this.
From the Lord, and suddenly it was there, and in each and every land, each man, beast, and creature had an apple in his hand. And
You hear how just him in the background on the drums, he's creating that rhythm, that pulsating, anxiety-inducing, very stressful kind of tempo. And I like that, especially because Arthur Brown himself, at that point, he never goes into those higher ranges that we've heard previously. He keeps it all pretty mid, pretty low actually. And even in this part, his delivery becomes more tempestuous. Is that the word I want to use? What's a tempest? Like a storm, but the adjective of tempest. That's what I want to use. I don't even know if that's actually a word. But his voice at that part becomes like a tempest. It's very stormy, it's very dramatic, but he doesn't push his range like where we have heard him go before.
that day came a new
It's just very
recreation,
erratic.
the great spontaneous apple creation.
And I really have no idea what's going on. This is a weird track. This is a weird track. And lyrically, I really have no idea what he's talking about. When the world was traveling faster and faster, two colors became a blur. And the buildings were falling plaster from plaster till things just weren't what they were. What could save mankind from man when the blind overran? From this scene of confused devastation came the great spontaneous apple creation. So mankind like ruined itself, and from this, man kind of fixed itself in this spontaneous apple creation. And a speck in the sky grew to a cloud, and fishes flew and laughed aloud. And hamsters grew wings and flew on the doors, and rich wine was sweated from every man's pores, and 3,000 people ate one strawberry. Do you guys know what this is about? Like, if this is your first time listening to this song and hearing the lyrics with me, do you have any idea what this is about? And the cloud grew green and pushed out a stalk, and the chairs grew suede boots and started to walk. And the strong, silent ones began to talk, and 3 million people told butter from stork. I think he's just messing with us. I don't know what's going on. And the cloud grew greener and greener and harder until it reminded all those there of something from the larder, and suddenly it was there in each and every land. Each man, beast, and creature had an apple in his hand. And from that day came a new recreation, the great spontaneous apple creation. I feel like I really don't know. To be honest, one, he could be just completely talking nonsense, or two, he's just using extremely abstract wording to describe a situation. I have no idea, and I don't see anything at least on Wikipedia to help me out on that one. I got no idea. I got no idea. Maybe you guys know, and if you do, please let me know in the comments. You can also let me know what you thought of the track. I didn't like it or dislike it. I'm just very confused. That's where I'm left. That's where I'm left. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I hope that you enjoyed the music, and I hope you come back tomorrow. I will see you then, guys. Bye.